Greetings everyone, I am Lady Ray Ashland Dragonelf, and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're notified when I upload a content. I have been working on a daily vlog. I've missed a few of them, or not daily, weekly vlog. I've missed a few of them due to circumstances, but I typically will upload on a Monday. I have in past uploaded on Tuesday if I missed a Monday, and I do try to let everybody know that there's going to be a vlog or not. On my channel, you will also find, aside from my vlogs, you will also find a variety of content from other YouTubers, other people on YouTube, from music to gaming to cosplay, but that as well. There's a lot of stuff there that you can check out at your leisure. You'll be there a while if you try to go through all of it, I guarantee it. Anyways, today is vlog number 33. Let's see, what else do I want to talk about? I'll start with my daily hand art series. Those of you that have been following me on YouTube and also my social medias and art website, you know that I had previously started a daily hand art series where I draw a hand with some sort of theme surrounding it. Last week I did really want to work on my series, but unfortunately I ended up with a horrid headache and it took me a while before I could finally settle several days later to just rest, to get the headache to dissipate. I get very restless at times as I just want to keep active. And because of that, I was constantly on my phone while I'm laying down trying to rest to let the headache go away. It was not working, so I spent the entire week, essentially, last week, with the headache. It's kind of back again, but it's better. And I also know that if I really push eating well and just start pushing myself to do more things that are better for me and healthier for me, then I won't have such severe headaches kicking in, and I can actually get my daily hand art series done. And that's not to say I didn't work on one of my hand art pieces. I just never finished it. I haven't been able to finish it because of the headache, and with what I'm doing on it, it's fine detail, and I need to have my eyes to be able to focus on it in order to be able to work on it. Instead, my eyes have been like, nope, you're going to have a headache. Your gut's going to be worse now than before. I will get it completed, though. I will get this piece completed, and I'll continue on with doing more. I know I didn't mention it anywhere about this headache, which I probably should have, but at the same time, I was just really out of it and didn't want to be on electronics much, but I couldn't settle. I was able to settle, though, after talking with a fellow Hyperion, which I did not expect the message that I received from them. Is, hi, how are you? And I was able to get some advice from them because I decided to not ignore and forget the message, but instead talk with the person. And it really helped settle me, and we were able to relate a bit with some of the stuff that's been transpiring for me. So after that, I was able to settle, and I believe that was Friday. Then Saturday, I really just rested all day, and I'm impressed with myself. I was barely on my phone compared to the previous days. So I was able to rest. I was able to recover from the bad headache a bit. It kicked back in a bit because yesterday I was playing too much GTA 5 online. I knew I was playing too much, but I was helping my mom, who's new to the game and still learning the controls. She's accustomed to the controls on Wizard 101. So those of you that know the difference between the two of them, you know that it's huge different ballparks of how they're both games are played. So I was sitting next to her on my brother's laptop since he was home and I could borrow it. And I was able to help her out to learn the controls and stuff and just gain more experience and knowledge playing the game. Before that, I was also playing with just my brother and dad. Over the course of it, we did have a lot of fun. I was just hurting afterwards really badly with a headache. So I'm probably really going to be focusing on resting as much as I can, learning to just push aside the restlessness so that I can play more, not have the headache, and of course work on the daily hand art series and other details. Though I did notice, because of how bad the headache was and how little I was being physically active, my strength I have, like when I'm walking, it has diminished greatly. So that's something I'm going to be working on. I know it has sort of cleared up the smoke here where I live, because in California we had a lot of wildfires show up. A good portion of it was from dry lightning storms. The smoke was horrible. A lot of us in this area, I feel, were hurting from the smoke, and I was one of them. So that's kept me inside, not going out and about. I do have space that I can clear on my floor that I can do exercises, follow YouTube exercise videos that are really good. So I'll definitely be doing that once the headache really clears and I don't feel like if I do certain things that's going to impact me negatively. So I'll definitely be keeping that in mind. But here are some shenanigans that transpired while my dad, brother, mom, and I were playing GTA 5 online. My brother, he ended up stealing a bus, and my dad and I jumped into it, and we went for a ride, went for a joyride. My brother wrung it out quite a lot, and the next thing I know, after having lost the cops, we ended up in a gang fight. Then my brother ended up, after we got done with it, he ended up finding a car and decided to keep it. So he was going back to his Eclipse Tower apartment to put it in the garage, and since I have a place there, I took off and went there too. I just took a different route. He was coming up straight towards it, and I was coming at a perpendicular street, or the street that runs straight in front of the complex, and I skidded to the side, and I crashed into the retaining wall on the other side of the driveway. Ray's here! Essentially what my brother said. Then he went in, I went in. I don't know which car it is that my dad and brother has, but my dad was running around with it. With it, you can make your car jump and you can boost it forward. Dad was helping my brother as he was driving the bus up a ramp to get him to go up over the ramp. But all of a sudden, the bus jumped and Dad went flying really far. I believe that was right by the carports, the car parking garages at the airport. Yeah, that's where it was. And so my dad, he ended up flying from the ramp, and I believe he ended up on top of the building for the airport itself. That was where he ended up. So what are the shenanigans? Oh yeah, I was helping my mom with playing around with a clothing section in a store, and my brother came along and he complained that he couldn't drive off with my motorcycle. I had previously been on other servers with other players, not people on my friends list, and I ended up being chauffeur to help them out, so I had to change my vehicle permission setting, so I changed it to passengers. So only people can get on as a passenger. They can't steal my vehicle or get into it as a driver. Before that, I had it set at crew and friends, so that was why my brother was not able to get onto my motorcycle, and then he ends up getting into his car, and I'm headed out at the store to see what he's doing, and the next thing I know, he shoots a missile on accident, and he killed me on accident. That was entertaining in itself. We were all laughing about that. Mom was confused because she didn't realize what exactly all happened, but we explained it. So we ended up going over to another store. I was able to help my mom with learning how to play the game by driving her around, and we'd have gone to the movie studio, and we did a bit of running around, and I helped her with jumping and running and going up and down ladders. And also took her to the pier where the fairgrounds are and what looks like a restaurant too. It reminds me of Fisherman's Wharf in San Francisco. It's been a while since I've been there, and I don't have very strong memories of it right at the moment. But it reminded me of it, and I shared it with her. And of course, she ended up beaching a jet ski. That was after we were up there, and I drove down because I wanted to go on a jet ski, so she beached it. We did go on the roller coaster. She did go on the Ferris wheel. So it was just some stuff that she can experience and explore. Oh yes, my dad has seen videos of the business battle goods, of aircraft carrier or something. Yeah, I believe it's an aircraft carrier. And it actually spawned with the business battle goods. And my dad and brother were really interested in going out there to get the goods. Which, from where I ended up positioning myself, I was able to see it through the sniper rifle scope. But even if I wasn't looking through it, I could still see the aircraft carrier, which was really cool that we got to see that. And my brother and dad were able to get business battle goods from there. So that was really cool. My brother, he ended up, when the battle ended, he was in the process of taking a helicopter that can pick up cars. So he ended up picking up the car that my mom and I were in. That was my personal car. And he carried us over to where the aircraft carrier was. And I was laughing my butt off at that. So my mom and I were just going for a ride. I think that's essentially it of everything that I wanted to talk about in my vlog today. So that makes this vlog a bit shorter than normal, I think. I don't know. I think some of my vlogs end up like 17, 20 minutes. Oh well. I'm going to go ahead and... Right, I forgot. This here is a llama stuffed animal. So I'm not going to be ending the video just yet. I wanted to introduce you all to Wally George Llama. If any of you have seen the cartoon, The Animaniacs, the first season, one of the discs, or one of the episodes, is of Yakko, Wacko, and Dot visiting the great Wally Llama, which is really just a play on Dalai Lama. But he's, in the cartoon, a llama. So I decided that I was going to get this llama and name him Wally Llama. My mom did not like it, so I suggested George. Now, when I suggested George, and I actually was talking with her, I had gone off to the restroom. She went to use the restroom after me, and we were talking about it. This other lady ended up walking in, and when my mom said no to naming the llama Wally Llama, I just cracked up over it. And so when we were getting ready to leave the restroom, the other lady's in there, and I suggest the name George. And my mom starts singing the theme song to George of the Jungle, that movie. Yeah, well, the other lady was in there, and I have no idea what her thoughts was. I didn't hear it, but my mom and I ended up leaving. I was laughing. So Wally here ended up coming home, and my mom said, not going to be naming him Wally. But unfortunately, it was 3 against 1, and his name is Wally George Llama. I decided to go ahead and throw in the middle name George. So that's his name. And he's still developing his personality in the family, but he seems to be liking wool and yarn. Llama, I believe their fleece does get used in yarns and such. So he's been hanging out. He's starting to hang out with Harold, my sheep, who hangs out in my mom's yarn. So yeah, a small little snippet into the life that I live with stuffed animals. I might share Harold with all of you another day, but yeah, this is Wally. Well, I will catch all of you next time. Up there is my icon for my channel. Go ahead and check it out. Subscribe if you wish. And check out the other YouTubers I've got in my playlists. And over on that playlist over there is my vlog playlist. You can follow my vlog playlist there to know what the heck I'm doing in life. So, Ad Astra, to the stars.